I felt that maybe the Western spectators were a little tired of seeing kung fu, Chinese opera, traditional things. That was like 30 or 40 years ago. Nowadays, I think they were more interested in how Chinese youngsters think of the world. And now I'm trying to make these theaters that transforming the new idea of the Chinese youngsters. My name is Yiteng. I'm a theater director, and now I'm a postdoctor in Peking University, and also I'm an invited actor in Odin Theater in Denmark.
Born in Beijing in 1991, Ding Yiteng is an emerging artist in Chinese theater circles. He was fascinated by theater at an early age. In middle school, Ding performed his very first play, Beauty and the Beast. In college, Ding was hooked on theater and devoted himself to performing ever since. After graduation, he formed a drama troupe and adapted French playwright Jean Genet's The Maid. In 2014, the play was staged at the second Wuzhen Theater Festival. It caught the attention of world-acclaimed director Eugenio Barba, who is the founder of avant-garde theater group Odin Theater in Denmark. At the master's invitation, Ding studied with a Danish theater company in 2015, becoming the first Chinese actor in the troupe's 50-year history.
For me, the experience in Odin Theater opened the door of the globe. I see many kinds of theaters. I see theaters in Denmark, in France, in the UK. So I know the difference between the culture. So I decided to make special theaters for the country and for myself. I really want to thank my master, Eugenio Barba, because Mr. Barba told me that you must use your own culture, you must know your own philosophy. And he encouraged me to use Chinese opera techniques in the contemporary theater making.
After his year at the Odin Theater, Ding dedicated himself to studying Chinese dramas and reinterpreting traditional plays. In 2016, he made his directorial debut with an adaptation of the classic Yuan dynasty tale Dou Ge Yuan, or Injustice to Tell. Ding starred as the play's lead character Dou Ge, a woman wrongly convicted of murder by a corrupt court official. He has many traditional plays under his belt, including his latest piece, I Did Not Kill My Husband, based on a novel of the same name by Chinese novelist Liu Zhenyun. It centers on a woman, Li Xuelian, who lives in rural China and spends over 20 years earning back society's respect after her former husband tarnished her reputation. The stage adaptation integrates modern elements into traditional performing arts. It features somersaults and other movements from Peking opera with playful rap and hip-hop. Ding calls the style new codification, a new method of theater acting and expression he created.
New codification is the combination of Western theater technique with the Chinese theater technique. So let's say it's the mixture of Odin technique with the Chinese opera technique. So I would say it's like an international production. And I think the new codification, the way of transforming and changing the codification is the new way of thinking, a new way of passing the Chinese culture to the world.
Ding also attempts to cross different cultures and mix different genres in his creations. In 2021, Ding brought his reimagination of Oscar Wilde's classic novel, The Picture of Dorian Gray, to the 8th Wuzhen Theater Festival. Entitled Reflection, the story follows a kind-hearted fisherman who's been bullied by the village thug and ignored by the other villagers. Although the story is a Western classic, Ding said the human emotions conveyed in the play are universal.
I would say I would find the sharing meaning between the East and West and the modern tradition. So we must find the sharing things. For example, love, desire, and creativity. These kind of things are sharing by all kinds of people in the world.
Ding says he has made continuous efforts to gain support from his family.
My mom was not on my side. You know, my mommy said, no, you could not be a theater director. And what was theater? And what is theater? And she doesn't know. And I invited her to see my performance in the National Center of Performing Arts. And she cried, and she changed her mind. Yeah.
他参加了孟京辉的一个活着，这场演出呢，他报名什么我这都不知道，等着他要正式演出了，他请我去看戏，我就在里头看了一什么呀？看到这个丁一腾的演出，哎呀，我倒对他这个演出啊，受着，我挺感动的。当时我就觉得这孩子呢是有他自己的居着，有他自己联想，他还是有一定的潜力的，是吧？就从这出戏以后呢，我就不拦着了。
I used to go to museum every week. I visit Van Gogh there. I visit Picasso, Dali, and Egyptian civilization, Maya civilization there. So I make a dialogue with these cultures, so where I can find my inspirations.
Now, Ding has made the transition from acting to directing, which he hopes to create more space for burgeoning actors. 丁思月 CGTN